Probably the grindiest thing about getting Wisp is these things. So it's the Hexenons. And this has taken a lot of time because they don't really drop too often. But I found a mission that actually works really well for this. The one we're going to be doing is the infested one, because this one drops, or it's a 20% more resource drops on that. So it actually works really well. I did 20 rounds defense on it, and I came out with a good 210 yesterday. So that was really good. Yeah, this is probably the best way to do it. Before I was doing IO, and that one, after 20 rounds, I'll be lucky to have like 120 or 130. So I'm basically doubling it by going to this place. And of course, we're going to be using Nekros. I replaced his first ability with pull, and it's been extremely good. So basically all I do is just keep pulling. I'm getting all the loot with greedy pull, and that's it, man. GG. And of course, this is max range. Well, it's not completely max range because there's still, you know, the Exilus slot I have to unlock, but using overextended and the stretch like usual. You could go more range if you want to, but I needed to keep some of my strength, mainly because I do like to use the 2, which is Terrify, to debuff their armor. So, I mean, if you're not really interested in doing that, then you could go ahead and get rid of the intensifies and then just go for full, like, as much range as possible, like doing Augur Reach on there as well, and then also getting your Exilus and doing that too. But it's completely up to you. Like, I prefer to have the armor reduction thing in my build, so when I start getting into higher level enemies, I could just strip their armor and then just like rip them apart, basically. So it works for me, but that's what I did with my build. So basically left the duration at 78%. I tried to keep it up as much as I could, but transient fortitude of course destroys it. So prime continuity on that to help it out. Then the fleeting expertise is also destroying duration. But duration doesn't really matter too much with this build, so that's a good thing. So not really a huge deal breaker or anything. It's mainly about range and having at least a little bit of strength so I could be able to take advantage of Terrify. So that's it. That's the build. And let's jump in this thing and go get those damn Hexenons. Another tip, don't go into a mission by yourself. The main reason for this is because the mobs are only going to spawn for one person, and you need to kill things in order to desecrate them and in order to have a chance at getting the Hexenons. So I highly recommend you do it with a full team. As you can see, it just wasn't worth it. But once you do it with a full team, it's going to be beautiful. And you can probably stop at about 15 waves. That would be the safe point. During this run, I did 30 waves, and it was not worth it because I came out with a little bit over 200. I already reached about 180 of them around the 15th wave. So pretty much the other 15 waves I did was a waste of time. So I recommend just doing 15 waves and calling it a day, starting it again, and then rinse and repeat. You could also do this on Steel Path as well. You'll probably have a better chance at the drops happening in there, but it's completely up to you. All right, but that's it. You can also do the survival version of that same infested mission if you prefer to do survivals instead of defenses. It's up to you. But I find defense missions to be a little bit faster, especially when you're running with like a speed nova, or even using the pull on Nekros actually speeds up the process a lot since you're pulling the mobs to you to kill them, and it makes it that much faster to get through the waves. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Leave a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you didn't, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.